Hello and welcome to my review of Lady Annika, the Thirsting Blade for Soulblight Gravelords for Warhammer the Age of Sigmar from Games Workshop. Now, one of these models will cost you £24 and consists of 10 plastic components and a 60mm oval round base. She's a lovely model. We'll have a little look at her up close. Hopefully you can see her. Very nice mini on this long base, which is quite rare. Rare to get these bases for such a long model. She's got like a mask thing there. You've got two options. I haven't got the spare part with me, but you can have her holding this mask, or you can have her with like a winged arm. She's also got this very cool blade, and this you know, ruffled garment dress thing. Yeah, very cool. If you notice the detail on that sword as well, there's like kind of chips out of it, which kind of really works with Soulblight Gravelords. Didn't really have any issues with putting her together. Obviously she's quite a thin, spindly model, so you might have some issues like with the face and the arm and things. You know, might need to use some Tamiya glue or something. But yeah, really nice Soulblight model, works well with the theme. So what we'll do is, I can't show you the spare part, but it's just the you know, this one right here. It's just the arm. But what I can do is give you some size comparisons. So I also have Kritza, the Rat Prince, which is very similar because it's got a similar 60mm oval base. I think it's probably the same actually. So that's him next to her, and I think they complement each other quite well. If I just move the camera down here, this is your Lord. So this is how she measures up next to the Lord. Not too dissimilar in sizes. A Thelbat, which may or may not go well with her, is a bit bigger. You've got a Direwolf as well, again on the same size base, and that's where she stands next to that. And then we've got another character. I don't have the big Vampire Lord creature things, but I do have Radokar, the Beast, so that's where he stands next to her. But nice little selection of characters and things. And then of course I do have a Blood Knight, is it, on a much larger oval base. That just gives you an idea of how big she is next to some cavalry. Final comparison I like to make is just with some 40k minis. So I have a normal Space Marine here, and a Primaris there, and then Slime Marbo here. So give you an idea, she is a fair bit taller than a Space Marine, which means that she's going to be taller than Sly. And then a Primaris, she's taller than a Primaris, so very tall, spindly mini. You know, her hair that's spiked up as well gives us some extra height. Of course, nowhere near the bulk and mass. Okay, so I do not have my turning display stand with me today. Bit of a shame, I know. So it's just going to be like a static video of her while I go through all of her rules. Now, her rules, which I found in the 2021 Age of Sigmar Battle Tome. I think there's been another one since, but she will cost you 110 points. Max size is 1. She's a leader and she's unique. Her stat line reads: she's a movement of 6 inches, save of 4+, bravery 10, 6 wounds, and she is a named character that is a single model armed with the blade Proboscian or Proboscian. I can't really pronounce that. If this model is included in a Soulblight Gravelords army with the Verkost dynasty lineage keyword. This model is treated as a general in addition to the model that is chosen to be the army general. Now, the blade Promotion is a range of 1 inch. It's 4 attacks, 3+ to hit, 3+ to wound, rend -1, damage D3. Not too bad, but it does have a unique special rule a little bit later, like an ability. So one of her abilities is called Supernatural Speed. You roll a dice each time you allocate a wound or mortal wound to this model. On a 4+, that wound or mortal wound is negated. So that's pretty good. So she's got normal 4+ with 6 wounds, which is quite nice, but also she can negate that wound or mortal wound. 50-50 chance. Brilliant. The other ability is to do with the blade. It's called the Kiss of the Blade Promotion. At the end of a phase, if any enemy models were slain by wounds inflicted by this model's attacks in that phase, you can heal all wounds allocated to this model. That's fantastic, So if you're slaying enemies, and say they've only got 1 wound each, you can heal all wounds allocated to her. So it's not like, oh, you've slain 1 enemy with 1 wound, so you only get 1 wound back. It specifically says you can heal all wounds allocated to the model. So all wounds that she gets, she can then get all those wounds back. So if she slays 1 thing with 1 wound, I'm thinking that she can get all of her wounds back. That's just the way it works, it seems. Keywords: Death, Vampire, Soulblight Gravelords, Virkos Dynasty, Hero, Vampire Lord, Lady Annika. So there you go. That is my review of Lady Annika. Very nice mini, decent rules, survivable. Obviously she's going to be a bit... of course, she's going to be a bit vulnerable from range, but, she's a unique character, so you want to keep her a little bit safe. Tune in next time when I will be reviewing Kritza, the Rat Prince. Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you for watching. Nagash protects.